Hey, NASDAQ, where you get the best dope on the markets. It is June 1st, and it is about 11:19 a.m. These are bonds. Okay, this is an intraday chart in bonds here. So this was the low on the 19th. Today is June 1st. Okay, and this is where this was this rally here. This was when everybody was talking. This was almost when we got to 520 yield. Okay. This up here is about 497, 498, and we were just up there this morning. Okay, so going down, yields ticked up. Okay, I'm just saying, and we also have unemployment on Friday. Okay, that'll be a barn burner. Let's look at the these are June notes. Okay, well I did have some olive lines here. That's one of those horizontals in here, and we did come up to a green. Okay, these are just little scalping levels here. Same kind of thing though. If it'll be what threw the kink in the wrench here today is crude oil being up about $7. Okay, that's a whole different story, and with bean oil also. Okay, so we know this is a big sell, olive line sell here. Okay, I have another one up at 81, but this is like two of them. And this is how we traded here. Let me go to let me show this. Okay, the screen is over there. Here, let's go to a little bit of a shorter term chart here. Okay, here you could see some sevens. Okay, here this was an olive of an olive. Okay, that was a thin olive. This is a thick olive. Okay, this is also, it's not in this chart, a thin olive. And then there's another one up at 81. I want to call out the 80 calls. This is why I'm nervous here, although this is a trade here. If you're looking to sell this thing, we are pooched up here. And 84, 82 up there, that looks like it might be an old high, okay? These are a couple targets off of this olive here. Boy, those don't seem like they're that... Anyway, so here we are on an intraday here. Come up the first bar, where do we close? One tick under it, two ticks under it, and then we get over it. Okay, another one. We did finally break here because this was the only break we had today. We broke about 60 ticks, and here's where we are right now. If you're looking to sell it, you got to have a new high stop right here. I mean, you're just trading it. What could happen today is someone could sell this back here, right to the olive line, or under, but they could sell it without disturbing the market at all. So say you're a long, say you're a big long, okay? You could sell it here today over this olive, and we'll see where we close today. Anyway, this is a bone in contention. 81 is the next level up here, okay? This is why I think, I'm not the kind of person that sells it at 79 and then sells more at 81. To me, it's just not conducive of my thought process, but it's everybody's trader profile. What's your trader profile? Like here, for example, here. Let's look at silver here. Look at this. This was this bar's high, okay? We did an inside bar right into those diamonds, right into this trend line, okay? And then we just kind of failed here, and now we just broke about 50 cents. Okay, this is silver. So right here at 74.98 and a half is this blue trend line, okay? Does it look like it played? I don't know. But I err on leaving them up a little bit too long here. So here at 98, what do we get down to? 85. Okay, that's just where we're at trading right this second. 11:24 in 10 seconds. Okay, so I did this video. What was it this morning? Yeah, the 91.22 level. Okay, we sold off a buck. Okay. And we blew right through here. Okay, this is why you have to trade with stops, okay? And I know firsthand by somebody that didn't have a stop here and let it go too long, just to be fresh. Look at this. What was this high? 94.70. What was this high? 94.78. And then you got a low here, 94.73. Anyway, this is, and so these are old here. This little sequence is old, okay? But this is the one that was down there, or wherever it was down there. It was down at 88.61. The same olive line, okay? Different time duration chart. There's reason for it. You got to tweak your data correctly, or at least know what, the chart has, what's inside there. Let's touch on corn here, because corn kind of got, look at it. Remember this was Friday. We went outside down, took out the previous actually 2 days and closed under the previous 2 days of range. Okay, so we had follow through selling 74. This is D's corn. Okay, 484 and a quarter. You could see it right there. This is a daily chart. 77 and a quarter. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This was Friday. Yeah, this was today's high. Comes right back into those lows, So actually, this would be where you'd be selling it here at the previous bar's low right there. Okay. Well, you're just saying it because it worked. Well, that's true too. But if you look at that, when you get back up here, this just happened to be in one day. Anyway, we came down here, this 468 level here. You could see we got a lot of stuff here. Look at this. Got a lot of stuff here. If corn was going to hold, okay, and it doesn't look like it's going to hold, July D's is minus 29 cents. That's really like an all-time low. It just means that there's no corn demand. All right, let me keep this short here. Here is a 3 minute of the bean oil here. You could see here we're back under this olive here. Okay, for example, I was just telling a client, you could put an order to sell it tonight higher, depending on where we close, okay? But, here somebody sold it back off to this level here. It's 11:53. We got plenty of time here. It could be negated, okay? This could be the olive line scratcher, but we just got under it here. So we'll see what's going on. This would be a sell here, okay? So that's at it's 78.90, okay? We traded 70 ticks over it, okay? Should we look at D's here? Just see if we got anything in D's. Okay, here we got something. Look at that. See how long-term that is? Okay, this would be the D's. Okay, and you know what? I can't represent this, but I know if that it's on here, it's good. But, it's a back month in here, and I don't know. It's 73. Call it 74 here. I mapped this out for some reason. This might be an old high. Actually, here, you know what? Let's see. 08's high, okay? 74 even. All right, and then 73.88. You got an olive line sell. Here we're posting the 7 on a monthly. Let's go to a weekly. Okay, that's what it looks like on a weekly. Okay, you can see that there, the green up to the olive. Let's put it up on a daily. This is D's. Okay, and I don't know. Do we want to go back a little smaller here? This is what it looks like on an intraday. Okay. All right, if you need anything or you just need some charts, email me arp@NASDOG. Thanks for watching. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk. You can come back. You can come back because I had some guys. We got stopped out in the bean oil here. You can come back. You lose 20, 30 ticks. You can come back easy, okay? This one just happened to get back under here. So, all right, have a nice day. Thanks for watching.